Hello everyone. My name is RANIA and I'm majoring English literature. So now I'm here. I want to explain about types of validity. There are 5 kinds of validity. So first of all, I want to explain a bit about validity. So what is validity? Validity refers to the extent to which something is true, credible, or legally sound. There are 5 kinds of validity. There are content validity, criterion validity, construct validity, face validity. The last is consensual validity. Okay, we're gonna move to the next slide. Okay, first is content validity. What is content validity? Content validity refers to the extent to which a task, survey, or measurement accurately represent all aspects of the concept it is intended to measure. So it ensures that the content of the task fully covers to the subject or construct being assessed without leaving out any relevant parts or including irrelevant ones. For example, if a math task is supposed to measure a student's overall math skills, content validity means that the task includes questions on all key areas of math that are important to that assessment, such as algebra, geometry, and arithmetic. If the task only includes questions on algebra, it would lack content validity because it doesn't fully represent the entire range of math skills. In a sense, content validity checks if the task or measurement tool is comprehensive and well aligned with what it claims to measure, making it a crucial aspect of creating accurate and reliable assessments in research, education, and psychology. We're moving to criterion validity. What is criterion validity? Criterion validity refers to how well a test or measurement correlates with an established standard or criterion that is considered an accurate measure of the concept. So essentially, it assesses whether a test result are effective predictors or indicators of a specific outcome. Criterion validity is commonly split into 2 types. There are concurrent validity and predictive validity. For a simple explanation, for concurrent validity, this looks at whether the task or measurement correlates well with a criterion that is measured at the same time. For predictive validity, this examines whether the task can accurately predict outcomes that will happen in the future. In both cases, criterion validity helps show that a test or measure is not only accurate but also practically useful for making informed predictions or comprehensions. We move to construct validity. Construct validity refers to how well a test or measurement tool actually measures the theoretical concept or construct it is intended to measure. So, construct are abstract ideas like intelligence, motivation, or satisfaction that cannot be directly observed but are inferred through related behaviors or response. Construct validity is essential because it ensures that the measurement aligns with the theoretical framework of the concept. There are 2 main ways to assess construct validity. They are convergent validity, discriminant validity. For a simple example, for convergent validity, this checks if the measurement correlates well with other tests or measurements that assess the same or a similar construct. For discriminant validity, this ensures that the measurement does not strongly correlate with tests of unrelated construct. Together, convergent and discriminant validity help confirm that a test is accurately capturing the specific construct it claims to measure, rather than measuring something else. Construct validity is a key factor in ensuring the credibility and relevance of measurement in fields like psychology, social science, and education. Now we move to the consequential validity. Consequential validity refers to the consideration of the potential outcomes, impacts, and implication of using a test or assessment. Consensual validity, it examines not only whether a task is accurate, but also whether its result lead to fair, beneficial, or ethical consequences for individuals or groups affected by it. This type of validity goes beyond the task's internal accuracy to focus on its broader social effects and ethical dimensions. In a sense, consequential validity emphasizes the ethical responsibility of task creators and users to consider the real world effects of their assessment on individuals and society. Moving to the last validity, that is face validity. Face validity refers to the extent to which a test or measurement appears to measure what it is intended to measure, based on a superficial assessment. It is a subjective judgment about the appropriateness and relevance of the test items, typically made by experts or those familiar with the content. Okay, for example, a math test that includes questions about mathematical concepts would have high face validity, as it appears to assess what it is supposed to measure. Conversely, if a task about reading comprehension included irrelevant questions about unrelated topics, it would have low face validity. In summary, while face validity is not a substitute for empirical validation, it is a useful concept in evaluating the perceived relevance and appropriateness of a measurement tool. Here's are the examples of those validity. There are content validity, criterion validity, construct validity, consequential face validity. Okay, now for the conclusion, each type of validity plays a unique role in stabilizing the credibility and utility of assessments, ensuring that they are not only accurate but also ethical and socially responsible. By understanding and applying these forms of validity, researchers and practitioners can develop more effective tools that yield meaningful results and support sound decision making. So now thank you for your attention. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, now we're moving to C-test. So here is the example tags for number 1. And this is for the number 2. Okay, now we're moving to the scoring guide. For my scoring system, correct restored words award 1 point for each correctly restored word. Partial correctness, grant partial points for partially correct restorations, considering proximity to the original word. Incorrect answer, deduct no points for incorrect answers unless specified otherwise. Moving to criteria for determining language proficiency based on test results. Number one, overall accuracy rate. Calculate the total percentage of correctly restored words across both texts. High accuracy rates 70% indicate strong language proficiency. Moderate accuracy rates 40 until 69, percent suggest average proficiency. Low accuracy rates 39% indicate weaker language skills. Contextual understanding. Evaluate how well students comprehend the context provided by the text before attempting to restore the missing parts. Students demonstrating clear understanding of the topic and its nuance tend to perform better on the C-test. For grammar and vocabulary usage, analyze the frequency and correctness of grammatically appropriate response related to vocabulary usage. Frequent errors in basic grammar structures or unfamiliar vocabulary usage may reflect inadequate preparation or skill gaps. Effort and consistency. Consider consistency effort throughout the task and attention to detail. Students showing persistence despite difficulties typically exhibit better linguistic abilities. Here are the answer from the text. This is the answer for text 1 and this is the answer for text 2. Okay, so now we're moving to justification. Choosing this specific text aligns with the intermediate level students' interests and academic curriculum requirements. Here's why. Number one is relevance. Number two, language complexity. Three, engagement. For relevance, both topics, technology innovation and environmental awareness, are contemporary issues relevant to young adults preparing for higher education or professional careers. Language complexity. Moderate complexity ensures that the vocabulary and grammar challenges are neither too easy nor overwhelming for intermediate learners. Engagement. Engaging themes like smartphones and climate change keep students interested and motivated throughout the assessment process. So this is the advantage of using the C-test over other assessment methods. Number one, contextual understanding. Unlike closed tests or multiple choice questions, the C-test requires contextual understanding, making it a better indicator of holistic linguistic proficiency. By restoring missing parts within sentence, students demonstrate comprehensions beyond isolated word recognition. And number two is integrated skills evolution. This method evaluates both receptive skills, reading comprehension, and productive skills, writing words. Integrated assessments provide a comprehensive picture of student abilities compared to isolated skill evaluation. Number three is efficiency. Administering a C-test is relatively quick and straightforward, requiring minimal time and resources compared to extensive open-ended writing assignments or complex closed procedures. Quick yet reliable measures facilitate timely feedback essential for continuous learning improvements. That's all from me. Once again, I'm RANIA and thank you so much for watching my presentation.